Hello friends, welcome to Technique, and this is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll talk about some of the issues we faced with the Moto G5S Plus. So the Moto G5S Plus is a slight upgrade over the Moto G5 Plus, and this comes with a 5.5-inch Full HD display. It is powered by the Snapdragon 625, 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, and one of the major upgrade is the camera. It now sports a dual 13-megapixel camera, dual tone, dual LED flash. The front camera has also been upgraded to 8-megapixel camera with LED flash. So this also comes with 3000 mAh battery with turbocharging. So we already done a video on the turbocharging of this device. So in this video we'll talk about some of the issues we faced on this device. So most of the issues we faced was related to the camera. So let's open the camera and we'll just talk about the issues we faced on the camera. Camera is supposed to be one of the major highlights of this device, and this is one area of the issue of this device as well. So first, opening up the camera, the first major issue we faced was the lag in the camera UI. So one of the major issues is the performance of the camera UI. So especially with the depth enabled mode, it takes a lot of time to save the images. You can see here 2 to 3 seconds it takes to save the images, and that is a lot of time. And also in the normal photo mode, here and there you could see that the camera was not that fast in terms of taking images, and if you switch on the low light captures, it does take a lot of time to save the images. So you can see here it does take a lot of time to save the images in low light captures. So the camera UI needs an improvement, and it should be improved because this camera is not the fastest, and it takes a lot of time to focus and also save the images. So that's issue number one. Second issue is again with the camera, the low light performance. So we already talked about the low light performance of this camera in our detailed review of the camera, and found the camera to be quite an average performer in terms of low light capabilities. The Moto G5 Plus did have a better low light performance, and the G5S Plus was kind of poor in terms of the low light performance. So the low light performance was noisy, and you could see the clarity was not that great. So if you're looking for a great camera experience, this is definitely not the best out there. You should be choosing the Moto G5 Plus. So that's issue number two. And the third issue is that the depth enabled mode was inconsistent. So depth enabled mode is a highlight feature of this device. So what you can do is you can use the dual camera to capture images with background defocused or bouquet mode, but then the bouquet was highly inconsistent except for the portrait images, where if you take a subject which is blend to the background, it was not accurate and not the best experience. So the bouquet mode was inconsistent. It is definitely the highlight of this device, but it has to be improved with software updates. And final issue we faced was that of the micro SD card. It's not a major issue though. There are many devices with hybrid SIM cards available, not a dedicated SD card. So we're not going into that detail, but why we mention this as an issue, because Moto always mentions that the devices have dedicated SD card. Even the Moto Z2 Play did have dedicated SD card. The Moto G5 Plus, Moto G5, all those devices did have dedicated SD card. So here we have the Moto G5S Plus, which is supposed to be an upgrade over the G5 Plus, has a hybrid SIM card. But good thing is that there is 64GB storage, but a lot of users might still want the micro SD card expansion slot along with dual SIM cards. So these were some of the issues we faced on the Moto G5S Plus. So mostly the issues are related to the camera, and these issues can definitely be fixed with updates. So these issues should not be a major drawback, but if you are a person who is looking for great camera experience, then these issues might hamper your experience overall. But other than that, the Moto G5S Plus is a good device overall. You can also check out our detailed review to see how good the performance is. So that's all guys with some of the issues we faced with the Moto G5S Plus. So thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.